Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor to be here today. This is Hosoon Choi, working as a team leader under Kyung ENS. And I'm taking charge of the sales and marketing and 윈드블레이드 supply chain group. Today, I'm here to present a domestic wind blade manufacturing and its supply chain group. As you know, to produce good wind blades, we need to secure good quality raw materials. After completing a prototype of the wind blade, it requires a strict testing from an authorized institute such as Korean Institute of Materials Science. But actually, the most important factor in the supply chain is the turbine companies. The blade turbine companies will choose blade partners with considering various factors such as cost, business preferences, production capacity, and domestic policies. Fortunately, through the entity of UFOs, we got a chance to build up a good and strong chain locally and in the field of manufacturing wind blade rigs. To manufacture offshore blade rigs, it requires blade rigs should be more stronger and more lighter. For example, a material such as carbon fiber is very strong and very light, although it is expensive. Here, the only domestic wind blade maker, Kyung Composite, completed a localization in carbon fiber and resin. Based on various computer-aided engineering technology and its accumulated experiences from designing blade analysis even to the producing process, Kyung Composite can perform by itself design the rigs manufacturing to the needs of wind turbine companies and can implement evaluation testing and maintenance jobs required by the customer. Please take a look at this table. Airfoil is the foundation of wind turbine blade design, and accordingly, optimizing its design plays a key role in improving aerodynamic performance, noise control, and structural robustness of a rotor blade. Kyung Composite has patents both on airfoils and on fiber-reinforced composite materials. In offshore renewable wind energy, blade takes 24% from the total cost, but except construction and installation cost, quite not a biscuit cost. So wind blade supply chain takes important position in this Ulsan renewable energy project. Take a look at the trend of offshore blade. This up. Actually, GE last year launched a 12 megawatt offshore wind turbine. And the unit capacity is 12 megawatt. The rotor diameter is equivalent to 220 meters. So if we compare with EU blade technology, Kyung Composite released the prototype of 8 megawatt wind turbine blade this year. It's equivalent to the rotor diameter 200 meters. Here, I'd like to say our blade manufacturing technology is also being improved like the speed of wind. The length of offshore wind turbine blades is different in size from that of onshore wind turbine blades. The offshore wind blade rigs are gradually being bigger and bigger because the quality of the wind improves as it goes out further to the sea. As aforementioned, we released a prototype of 8 megawatt wind turbine blade, and they are scheduled to be installed in Yongbang Demonstration Complex, located in Jeonnam, Korea. Please take a look at the picture southwestern offshore wind farm here. Here we supply the southwestern offshore wind farm with 3 megawatt turbine blades. The commercial operation has begun since July 2019. Please take a look at the left bottom. This graph shows how the correlation between power turbine and the size of wind blades affects each other. WindDS is the model name of the Doosan Heavy industry. All of these turbine models are 3 megawatt turbine. Let's assume the wind speed is 6 meters per second. The power efficiency shows 48% improved compared with the previous models. Just for your reference, our blade was 43 meters to WindDS first model. And the second model, the blade size increased to 48 meters. And the third type expanded to the size of 65 meters in blade rate. Through this testing, it shows wind turbine and wind blade size are very important. And that is why customer needs smart choice. In 100 megawatt Jeju Hang offshore wind power project, Doosan provides 5.5 megawatt turbine, and we will provide the blades there. This is our 8 megawatt turbine blade specification. We already released the prototype this year, and will obtain the certification within the first half of next year. For the skin against the thermal barrier corrosion, carbon and glass fiber are used together. Spark cap is carbon protrusion, root is embedded hole type. Blade length is 100 meters, and is cold around 6 meters to max. Already, we are ready to adjust to customer needs by designing blades, manufacturing, self-testing technology, and consistent research and development. And go further, we will complete the localization of a wind blade epoxy system with Kyung ENS, the one of the strongest local company in Ulsan. Kyung is the 50 years of energy and construction company based on Ulsan and partnered with OLIN in chemical fields for 30 years. As you know, OLIN is the #1 company in chlorine production area, which is essential in producing epoxy. We have a whole product lineups such as adhesive, infusion, hand layers, and protrusion. Take a look at the right side of the data. All the gray pentagon is the average industry reference. It shows, compared with existing industry average products, our product shows more improved fatigue resistance, fracture toughness, and cure speed. The cure speed correlates to the productivity, and especially is to use and can make cycle time shorten. We tested with our product with a small quantity, 10 to 15 milligram for cure speed. At the glass transition temperature, naming as TZ, is equal or above 65 degrees. When we kept the isothermal temperature at 60 degrees for 7 hours, the cure degrees shows 96.29%. Consider the average industry cure target degree is 95%. Aerostone 870 epoxy and A78 hardeners shows good performance. These are the physical property testing results between our advanced products and the existing market products. The product series shown on this right column has the same properties as other products sold in the existing market. These Aerostone 800 level series are advanced products adjusted to customer needs. Density relates with mass, so mass reduced by 7%. so it can contribute to the weight of the blades. TC has a significant meaning. For example, the lower the glass transition temperature, the more stable the adhesive strength at low temperatures. And there is no problem with thermal deformation at room temperature and high temperature. Please take a look at the bottom chart graph and right of the chart graph. The dotted lines represent our advanced product lineups. When we mixture the epoxy with Airstone 800 level hardeners, it showed a good performance. As you see here, hexagon temperature is decreased in both 68 layers laminate and PVC soundwise structure. Our advanced epoxy and hardeners help to improve blade quality and reduce production cycle time. Please take a look at the bottom two chart graphs. When mixed with Airstone 700 level hardeners in about 30%, it showed the cure cycle time shortened aggressively. The combination application with 760 epoxy and 761 hardeners already has been selected by international customers for about 5 years. A 700 level epoxy and 700 level hardeners are already being used on Vestas, Nordex, and other global projects. Many global customers such as Vestas, GE, Nordex has used our products. Our epoxy products has already proved to be the world-class qualified materials, and within next year, we will complete localization here in Korea for the epoxy production as the same as the Airstone series. In Wimbledon supply chain, how to store highly expensive overland sizable blades safely and stacked up without any scratch and damage, or transport them with saving of the cost are also very important. So Kyung, the heavy lift cargo transport export, takes hands with global #1 company in the field of rubber and polyurethane solution company DANK industry. Please watch a short clip on our product this short movie. 오른쪽 하단 부분. Sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. Without keep going. Anyhow, heavy cargo such as blades, nacelles, and even turbine towers require the good safe transportation. Especially on wind blade, we can save up the huge expense of motor cost. Consequently, our customer can also save up the money. This is a POPAD system. It's a design patent modular system. To any type of oversized, overweight cargo, we can store, transport safely. This POPAD has holes at an appropriate interval through the holes of the pads. Bolts and nuts are interlocked strongly with the pads and the base layer of the cradle. Dear energy investors and wind turbine makers who are interested in Korea wind blade supply chain pool, our team is strong enough